What's going on, guys? It's Jack with Adventures with BG, and I'm here with another Prepper Gear box. I am super excited. Unfortunately, I am like a little kid at Christmas, and I can't handle it when they show up, so I have to open them when they get here. So it's not a surprise unboxing, but it is a little bit of an unboxing review. So let's get into this guy. This guy is probably one of my favorite ones. Do the cards second. We got some Wetfire. I'm a big fan of this stuff. I prefer the homemade stuff with, cotton balls and Vaseline. I prefer that, but these come in nice little packets, and that's real convenient. They're real small. Next is the fancy water purifier tablets. I like this better than those little jars, because this is flat. You could store this, in a notebook. This thing's tiny. I think it's 20 tablets? Yeah, 20 tablets. So, that's pretty convenient to store it with your freeze-dried food. Won't take up any space. We got, I think this is a grenade. I think that's what they call this. Yeah. Kind of cute little plastic bag. But this is a little paracord egg or grenade. It is a grenade. And it's got all kinds of goodies inside of it. Hopefully you guys can kind of see that. That's a really cool item. And you can just hook this on inside your pack. Don't hook stuff on the outside of your pack because it'll get ripped off. And I learned that the hard way, and I was pretty sad when I lost my my eating tool. But it's got a lot of stuff in it. Oh, it's got tinder, flint. Oh, it does have steel. It's got a little razor blade in it. Dang. That's pretty cool. I've always seen them in the paracord bracelets, but they've always been like super tight and uncomfortable for me, so I'm not that big a fan of those. But I really want to carry all that extra stuff, fish on line and whatnot. Next, so we have a Nebo flashlight. Kind of wrecked the package a little bit. Hopefully you guys can. That's not bad. It's got little plastic. Yeah, they're plastic. Little plastic teeth. It's got a strobe feature. Oh, the clip. The clip is on backwards. For me. I would rather have it sit in my pants like so with the teeth down. Then I can grab it like so. That's more comfortable for me. I might just be weird, which most people would say yes. But yeah, the clip, it looks like it can break off and go back, flip around. Hopefully I can do that without destroying something. I'm a big klutz like that. And then we got one of my favorite parts is the cards. Look at the back. You can buy more tablets if you want. I would recommend getting some of these. They're always good to have, especially if you've got like a home base setup, with some dried food storage. I do know that I forget how many days you're supposed to have water stored up, but it's 2 gallons a day per person. I do know that. And then that's for eating, bathing, everything like that. So those are really nice to have because you can just get, whatever horrible water and filter it out. Next, it gives us the prices, which are you always get a really good deal inside of the subscription boxes, even if you don't like all of this stuff. But the light $15, the grenades $10, the tablets are $10, and the tinder cubes are $8. And it gives us, my favorite part is the little tip cards, which this one's about building fires, and it's got all kinds of information on here. See, this one's fire building basics. It gives you the terminology and what they are. Tinder, best location, really nice. And then starting the fire with some really good information right there. You can put on your trusty little carabiner. This is my favorite part of the subscription box, if I can get it on here. And that way you can carry this around. I probably won't carry it around. That's a lot of stuff. It's probably gonna get pretty big here pretty soon. But it's a lot of good stuff to go out and practice. You should really practice, excuse me guys, really practice your survival skills. They're very important, and you know, if you don't use them, you lose them, and that is a real statement. And I also got something else. Got another thing. This was, I thought, an item that came in one of the original boxes, but I apparently was mistaken. It is an add-on, which apparently they're doing a lot of add-ons now, and they have some really cool stuff. Like this guy. It's called a Fire Stash. Comes in a, it's a fire starter. It comes in a little waterproof case. I'm not a big fan of the waterproof case. It's just something I'm not really into. But it's this cute little keychain. I already took it out and I filled it up with fluid. But it's like a little pill vial. Hopefully you guys can see that. You just unscrew it. It's got a spark. It's got a wick. And you just take this guy apart and you fill this with lighter fluid. And it's just like a little match. It's kind of like a lighter, but I would consider it a lot better than a lighter. Because even so, let's say it dried out and you ran out of lighter fluid inside of this little doodad. You know, if you should carry more than one way of making fire just in case. But if you had your fire steel or any other way to start fire, you've got tinder in here, and it's going to be dry, or at least flammable a little bit because it's been soaking in lighter fluid, even if it is dry. So you'll always have a little doodad of dry tinder, if nothing else. It's a little heavy for, I mean, just throwing a lighter in your backpack, making a new lighter every time, but I've seen the little disposable lighters, and sometimes they just don't work, and you need them. When you need something to work, you need it to work when it comes to fire and survival. It's just one of those things that you got to be prepared with. Well, thanks a lot, guys. If you've got any tips, advice for us to check out, if you got another subscription box that's, you know, cool that we need to check out, let us know. Thanks for watching. We really appreciate it. See you guys next time.